Powerful combination by Lester.
Oh. No te cules mucho, Lester.
Robert, when Emmanuel Alim is locked in, and he is tonight, this is exactly the way he fights. Relentless pressure and durability beyond words.
And he needs to continue doing this for the next 5 rounds in order to be successful, because the fight is in favor of Lester, but we still got 5 rounds to go after this, so he's got a good chance.
Yeah, there's still a lot of fight to go.
There's still a lot of fight.
Ooh.
This one's scheduled for 12. Oh, body head.
He felt those punches. He felt that punch to the body.
Yeah, it's becoming a trench fight. It's becoming a phone booth fight.
Yeah, I think whoever invests in the body here is going to be able to pull away better.
Yeah, because both guys are slowing down a little bit.
Yeah,
punching get a little wider, so the body punching could have an effect here.
And as you guys mentioned, Lester Martinez came out ultra fast, energized by this crowd.
Yeah, he's normally a slow starter.
Yep.
He needed to start fast, he did. But we're getting late in this fight.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
We're only, the start of the second half of the fight, so there's a lot of fight here left.
Conditioning is never a factor with Lester Martinez. Emotionally, he let a lot go early in his jab.
Alim is still very reactive, pulling that trigger very well, answering everything.
He is well past that early storm and looking to build his own momentum.
Oh! Top right hand again from Martinez. He's had some success with it.
Yeah, still landing those eye-catching shots. Here we see a nice little combination there from Martinez. A couple of those got through, but he took some of the power off. He didn't take the power off that one. Big left hook upstairs, which has been a consistent weapon for Martinez. That left hook to the head off the jab.
Martinez obviously went the full 10 against Christian and Billy. He averages throughout his career 4.2 rounds per fight. But we all know he was prepared to go all 12 if needed here this evening. Martinez has never lost.
I like how this ref tells you what round it is, but sometimes that will lose count.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's been nearly 5 years since Alim has been defeated.
Oh, my goodness. 124, like 16.
Numbers a bit more even in round number 7. But double the output turned in thus far by Lester Martinez.
Martinez still coming out this round with a jabbing mindset. Alim looking to force his way in.
The corner of Alim was saying that Martinez was tired, and the corner of Martinez
Alim, a little bit fatigued, is not getting out of the way of him. Martinez not trying to load up too much. Just use those sharp shots, and he's having a good beginning of the round so far because of it.
Well, this is all similar to the Billy fight. The second half of the fight, Lester went to his boxing skills. Used his boxing IQ.
Live from Guatemala City, California.
Good body shot there by Martinez. With the right hand to the body that time.
The ambassador looking to put his nation's flag amongst those who have become world champions.
The only time Aleem moves back is when he gets hit with a body shot.
Yeah, and Martinez having a good round. Aleem has not been active this round. Martinez has been active, but not an energy burning, just sharp little shots that have continued to score and control the round.
It's similar to how we looked at round one. Super sharp, picking his spots.
Yeah.
Offensive, defense.
And Aleem is not getting off, not able to close range.
Ooh, that popped his head back. That uppercut landed.
Aleem has to get back on his own jet here. He's waiting too much, he's walking forward like a mummy.
Under a minute on the clock, round number 8.
I like the adjustment Martinez has made this round. He's not looking to knock him out with every shot. He's setting things up and having even more success.
I think he's at peace with Aleem lasting here, knowing he's going to be durable and may last a distance. So I think he's starting to invest in controlling the rounds.
And at the end of the day, Robert Garcia, it comes down to being brilliant at the basics. And that's what we're seeing from Martinez right now.
Look, Martinez, I think he got his rhythm now. He's controlling the fight good. Aleem slowed down a little, but it was just on those body shots early in the round. And I think Martinez just got to continue doing this, fight smart, keep control with that jab, and followed by body shots, and then to the head. Nice right hand. He needs to follow up with body shots after that.
Really good round for Les Martinez. He took some power off those shots. Was very deceptive with the way he was setting things up. You saw him tap with that left hook and pop that right uppercut. Here he used the right uppercut to try and step around and then pushed off instead. Really, really smart round from Lester Martinez there in round 8.
And he wasn't loading up in every punch, which what made it addictive.
Yeah, I think his mindset changed that round. I really feel like he decided that, okay, this guy's probably, let me change the game plan a little bit.
Martinez, Aleem, round number 9.
Nice right hand.
Scorecards favor Lester Martinez.
You would have to think so.
Yep.
He's been landing the bigger, more eye-catching shots, the harder shots. As Aleem has had some good rounds in between there, but you gotta be careful with comparative rounds.
But Big So is a true statement in this sport of boxing, Chris. Aleem leaps into that left.
We're so used to seeing Lester knock people out, we forget. Very high-level amateur. He's got boxing skills. His IQ is on display here.
Thus that 4.2 rounds per fight, the average throughout his career. But he's been pushed deeper in the last few fights. Won a victory, and of course the draw. The night that Terrence Crawford defeated Canelo Alvarez.
Lester does a nice job cutting off the ring. Takes little side steps.
Use that jab nicely here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He needs to throw more jabs as he walks in, jab to the head, jab to the body, and followed by 2 or 3 punch combinations because he's landing it. He's landing that jab. He just needs to do it more often, but followed by the combination after that.
Does he have the conditioning to throw the combinations? I think just on the fact that he used the jab.
That was the last combination right there.
The uppercut.
Aleem getting sloppy, closing the gap, guys. He's got to sharpen up. He's leaving himself open for these sharp pot shots of Martinez, and Martinez taking advantage.
When Lester boxes, Aleem has a real hard time finding him, and you can see him get frustrated, and then he gets hit with more
Aleem
shots.
just tried to walk in the front door without any creativity. It's not going to work at this world-class level. He's got to be a bit more deceptive, closing the gap against Martinez. He's going to be successful. Martinez's jab, controlling range.
seconds. As we head towards round number 10.
Voy a ver si gana el otro. That's amazing.
Really excellent
Yeah,
boxing
that's
on display in the last 2 rounds from Lester Martinez. Just letting those hands go, getting the numbers, and making Aleem miss. Look at those pot shots like that.
And even when Aleem's gloves are in good position, Lester focusing on penetrating between the gloves. That's why you gotta have the high guard, but you also gotta move your head here and there. Gotta use your reflexes.
Martinez told us he was right back in the next training camp 2 weeks after the fight against Mbili.
Yeah, that was surprising to hear, Gold, because that was a very intense fight.
Yep. Round number 10. Tonight, the first time Aleem has ever been scheduled for 12. Same for Martinez.
Ah. Loco, 24.
153 to 78 total punches.
Yeah, you see those last 2 rounds where Lester was able to keep Aleem under 10 punches landed around. Oh, slapping shot there from Aleem on the inside.
Yeah, Aleem trying not to give Martinez a break on the inside. He must have got a pep talk in the corner. A little bit more motivated, but again, he's still trying to walk in the front door, guys. He's got to be a bit more deceptive. Martinez stays on the jab. Aleem a little bit more pep and step this round, trying to close the gap, but he's still not creative enough.
Beautiful step around by Martinez there to get back to the center of the ring and back to boxing.
Aleem isn't going anywhere.
Super tough. Taking these shots really well, showing a world-class chin tonight. And Martinez showing a world-class gas tank.
Yes.
Looking really good here in round 10.
Yeah.
This is where Lester needs to show a little more boxing skills. In and out, jab, step back, pivot like he did earlier. You know, stuff like that, and he shows skills. Because we also appreciate 12-round fights where you show your skills, your abilities, not just a tough knockout puncher. You gotta show some skills. And I think Lester needs to do this in the next 2 rounds.
Aleem trying to close the gap, put some more pressure on Lester Martinez. 45 seconds remain in round 10. In life, it's about the foundation. And in boxing, you can say the same. And Robert just alluded to it. The foundation is being brilliant at the basics. And Lester's gone back to that a few times. Robert, you'd like to see it a few times more.
No, we honestly, you know, like I said, we appreciate some good skills. Oh, look at that finish.
guess the reports were true. Aleem had a great camp.
He did
He's
have
in
a great
phenomenal
job, I'm telling you,
condition.
and he's looking great. And I don't think he's winning, but he's looking very impressive.
Championship rounds, round number 11.
They told Aleem in the corner, he's praying for you to stop, to keep that pressure on him. But can Aleem be accurate with this pressure? He smothered himself for a big part of the fight when he's gotten close.
For me, it's really the story of the jab. Aleem has not been consistent with the jab. Hasn't been able to land. Good body shot there by
Another
Aleem.
good body shot.
Sneaky uppercut.
Both sides. Lester felt that one.
Yeah, 2 body shots there by Aleem. Good shots there. Nice body shot by Martinez as well.
Aleem landing here in round 11.
Now you see Martinez is initiating the clinch. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
Nice jab. Aleem is sticking to the body.
Dale, Martínez, no te entiendo para atrás, hombre.
Life-changing opportunity for both.
Oh,
And a huge left hand.
salte de ahí.
I was about to say, Aleem was having the best round of the fight so far.
Well, they told him in the corner that Martinez is praying for him to stop. Don't stop.
And Bomac warned Lester about not stopping. Look at that throw.
Come on, Lester. Tírale. Tírale ahí, zócalo, pégalo a la banda. Ahí, tírale. Eso ahí, zócalo.
Martinez trying to play possum. Well, Aleem has done a good job of taking it to him this round, guys.
This is Aleem's best round of the fight by far. Seemed like he hurt Lester to the body early. Caught him with a big shot upstairs with left hand.
And he is going for it.
Still throwing dangerous punches.
Vamos, Martínez.
Just the
No.
body language of Lester Martinez. A bit different here in round 11 due to the pressure and the accumulation landed. Big shot on the cue. Lester lands another big uppercut.
Oh! Good left hook by Aleem.
Come on, Lester, Lester es la puta para atrás.
Those are the 2 body shots early in the round, Jim.
Whoa.
Those are the ones that got things started. Then a big hook up top by Martinez as he tried to pivot a little early.
Great job by the truck to grab those 2 body shots early.
Big uppercut by Martinez. Aleem has to let it all hang out now. Martinez trying to get to the finish line.
Expect a big weight charge from Aleem here. He's got to go for it.
3 minutes remain. 12th and final round.
Vamos, Lester. Estamos contigo.
Lester Martinez and Emmanuel Aleem.
Who's going to use the jab?
Getting some chance of USA.
These guys are both throwing bombs here in the 12th. Oh!
Ahí está. Ahí está. Tírale. No te eches para atrás, hombre. Eso.
could not have asked for anything more than we have seen in this championship fight.
Oh, he got him. He's a little hurt. I think he's a little hurt.
Ahí está. Ya está. Dile.
His right hand stepping in.
Ahí está.
Long jab.
Vamos. Bótalo.
Midway point of the 12th and final round.
¡Tírale al piso!
No minuto de se está habilitado.
To the winner goes the WBC Super Middleweight Interim World Championship. 1 minute.
¡Ay!
Both men still throwing heavy, dangerous shots. Oh!
They're both trying to finish
Vamos,
strong.
bótalo.
¡Ay!
An absolutely spectacular fight.
Lesnar showing why he's special here in round 12.
Seconds.
Vamos, esto, bótalo.
Ya se va a terminar.
Take go the distance.
Decisión.
It is in the hands of the judges. The chosen one chose this fight to show the world what he is all about. A proud nation awaits the official decision. As we've talked about all night, Guatemala well represented here tonight. Father, Omar Alim. We are set for the official decision of our main event. Here is Lupe.
Damas y caballeros, después de completar la distancia, esta es la decisión oficial. Ladies and gentlemen, after going the distance, The official scorecard reads as follows. La juez Kais anotó 120 a 108. Judge Kais scores it 120 to 108. El juez Villarreal 118 a 110. Judge Villarreal scores it 118 to 110. Y el juez Young anotó 119 a 109. Judge Young scores it 119 to 109. Y ahora, el campeón interino peso supermedio del CMB, and now the WBC interim super middleweight champion. De Guatemala para el mundo, Lester Martínez.
Let the celebration begin.
Lo logró Lester.
Never before has a world championship belt been draped upon a fighter from Guatemala until tonight.
Lester Champion, arriba Guatemala. Bendiciones.
Robert Emmanuel Alim gained a ton